What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the vlog channel. Oh boy, so it's been a while since I've been on here. You all know the kitchen area, so you know today's gonna be a good video. Sadly, it's not a Will It Mix because we're on the vlog channel. Will It Mix is on the main channel. Today we're actually doing another cooking with block. Sadly, I don't have my apron, can't find it anywhere, but today's menu, or the item on the menu for today, there we go, can I English please, we're gonna make some good old-fashioned snacks that I used to eat. And by old-fashioned, I mean, not that old-fashioned, people still eat it today, very common. Yeah, so we're gonna make we're gonna make me a snack, well, snack, because it's gonna be my actual food that I'm gonna eat, and it's not gonna be a snack, but let me just get what we need. What you need, because what we're making today is actually going to be ramen. You're gonna need a pack of ramen, whatever flavor you want. I prefer chicken. And you're also gonna need some bread. The bread I'm using actually has Land O'Lakes butter inside of it. Still need to butter up the bread because we also need cheese in butter. Butter. And for cheese I will be using, because this is all the cheese I have, white American cheese. Like what you get at Subway. You may be confused why I have these ingredients. Some of these may be familiar to you for other meals. What I am making is, well, it's very simple. It's just ramen and grilled cheese. That's it. I know it's very simple for a video for cooking with block, but honestly, I had to do something simple because I don't have much to actually cook right now. So yeah, we're gonna make the ramen first. I'll be right back, sorry. If you all do not have one of these, it is perfectly fine, but I actually have to microwave my ramen because my stove is broken. And if you've never tried stove ramen, try it. It's better than microwave ramen. But what you're going to want to do, if you don't have one of these, just use a regular bowl. Get a bowl, open your ramen, take out the brick of ramen, and leave behind the flavor packet, because we're going to use that. And if you come over here with me to the sink, you're going to pour in some water. For me, there is a fill line. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Put your ramen with the water in the microwave for 3 minutes. I don't know, like how about 4. But you're also going to, if you're doing it on the stove, just do it for boil the water and put the ramen in there. I'm gonna get me a quick drink real quick to deal with my hiccups. Nesquik, chocolate flavor. I mean, honestly, right now I should be cooking the grilled cheese, because that only takes a couple of minutes. So let's get to it. I'm gonna grab a plate, put our finished product on. Right now I'm using a cardboard plate. And we're gonna come over here to our station. Move your ramen packet out of the way, but don't lose it. You need that for flavor. And like I said, my stove is broken, so I'm actually using a griddle right now. Spray down your surface. Make sure it's nice and covered. And grab your bread. Honestly, I don't think I should have to tell you guys how to make a grilled cheese. I just wanted to show you guys how I make my grilled cheese. Normally, I would add ham and bacon, maybe a little bit of pepperoni to add some spice to it and some flavor. But since this is going with basically a soup, I thought that just a normal grilled cheese would be nice. Now, even though I did spray this down, I am still going to add butter just to make the bread toasty. So you take your bread, take your knife with your butter, and you spread it onto the bread. Like I said, I don't think I should have to teach you guys how to make a grilled cheese. This is just how I do my grilled cheese. Most people only use one slice of cheese. I'm using 3 or 4 because I want a nice creamy bite of cheese that's melted. Place your cheese on top of each other. I wouldn't lay them in a stack like directly on top of each other. Put some diagonal so it's an even melt. I'm going to use 3. Our ramen is done. It's a good thing it actually has to cool while we wait. There we go. And while that is cooling, actually I need to go mix and pack it. We're gonna finish buttering up this slice of bread. Put it onto our other, and turn on our griddle to low. There's not actually a low setting, it just says warm in 220, so I'm going with 220 because there's a long list. Put your knife in the sink to wash later because a good clean kitchen is a proper kitchen. Oh right, wrong. Now, where's my bowl? I'll use a different bowl. Now, how I do my ramen kind of makes a bit of a mess, but I like to pour it in a different bowl because I don't like the cardboard bowls. So, I'm gonna get the ramen. Or not cardboard, it's not cardboard. What am I saying? I don't like these black plastic containers because they get really hot on the sides. Most people actually pour their water out, but I say leave the water in because it adds a broth, like a soup. And I'm actually pretty sure you're supposed to leave the broth in, or the soup, or the water in there. Jeez, can I English? Open your packet. Dump all of the flavoring contents inside of your ramen. Take your packet and take your ramen bag. That's for the trash. I will throw that away before I end the video. Take out a fork or a knife. I prefer using the fork to stir it up in. And just make sure your ramen's evenly mixed with the flavoring. Because you don't want to eat just bland noodles and then have some that's like really chickeny. Or beefy, depending on which flavor you actually use. Alright, our ramen is done. We're just going to let this cool. Now, I actually use a pair of chopsticks when I eat my ramen, but I don't actually have any right now. So, we, gotta use a fork, sadly. Waiting on our grilled cheese right now. Grab the spatula to flip it. Alright. Just flip it and check it real quick. Actually. Okay. Nope. Oh no. No. Get back on there. Okay, so it's not exactly browned enough yet. So I'm gonna let this side cook a little bit and then flip it back over. Let me get some more of my Nesquik real quick because I'm getting thirsty here. So while we wait for this to brown and cook, how's your guys' days going? I'm really sorry that I haven't been uploading on this channel so much. That's honestly my fault. And honestly, I'm not uploading much on the first channel, or even my third channel that much either. I said that I would try to come out at least a day, one video a day for all three channels. It's been a bit difficult for me, and I'm really sorry guys about that. Hopefully, and I'm actually still working on the avatars for the three channels. It'll be the same character, just different poses and outfits and stuff. Honestly, I'm really hoping to get all this done before the end of January, or at least mid-February. Because I really feel like I'm not being the best YouTuber I can be. I'm not comparing myself to somebody like PewDiePie. I'm nowhere near that level. But honestly, I just want to try and be better for you guys, because you guys actually, those of you who watch me like my videos actually like my videos, and I feel like I'm not being the best I can be for you guys, so I'm trying to be better for you all. Oh, that also reminds me. I do have to remake my outro for my third channel, because I actually didn't know the song I originally used was copyrighted, so this third channel won't be having outros for a while until I get a new one, but it will still have the intro. And for my first and second channel, those are perfectly fine. Don't need to change anything on those, surprisingly. I'm gonna check this real quick. Okay. Let's turn up the heat just a little bit. Just because I don't want to have you guys just waiting here just watching me just do for like 10 more minutes. Now, I will say be careful with the heat, because if you turn it up too high, you will burn your bread, and some people like burnt bread. I personally don't. Well, I mean, it depends on how burnt it is. If it's like burnt to a crisp, please keep that away from me. But if it's a little bit burnt, that's perfectly fine with me. I'll eat that. Alright. We're gonna flip the grilled cheese over now. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice and brown and decently scruffy, let's say. And our cheese is melting very nicely. Actually, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite type of cheese? Personally, I like Swiss, provolone, and mozzarella. But that's like my top three right there. I can't choose between those three. But let me know in the comments below what your top three favorite cheeses are. just to add a little bit of a question to the video, since we are cooking a grilled cheese. And actually, let me know down below if you have ever eaten this, I guess you could call it a after-school snack. Oh, that's perfect. That is actually very perfect. Wow. That is a perfectly toasted piece of bread. A little bit burnt on here, but that's perfectly fine. But that right there is just perfect. So hopefully I'll be able to get my apron whenever I find it again. My mom had moved it, and it's just very confusing where she could have put it. Okay, just to make sure the bottle wasn't melting if that's quick, because if that poured out everywhere, that would have been very bad. Okay, I think it's good to call for the grilled cheese. So we're going to turn our oven / whatever you're using off. Get your plate, get your grilled cheese, flip it over, another perfect one. And the cheese is actually perfectly melted. Nice. Not too melty, but just right. And yeah. I want to thank you all so much for watching Cooking with Block, Grilled Cheese, and Chicken Ramen. Let me know down in the comments what other type of food you guys would like to see me cook. I will do a video where I cover my chicken and my steaks and my hamburgers in the future. I'll do a how-to cooking for those if you guys want, which I'll probably post on my first channel as well as the second one, because most people won't know that it's on the second one. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. BM16 out.